Every game begins the same way.
Our team's future is being shaped now. A major decision has been made, and it could redefine our path to glory. Do you want to be in the know about every step and understand the depth of this strategy? Then it's simple. Subscribe to the channel and become part of our community that truly understands the O's. Greetings, Birdland! It's me, your host from Orioles Fan Central, and I have breaking news that just dropped. Something that you, the passionate Baltimore Orioles fan, absolutely need to know. Before we dive into the hottest details of our future strategy, I want to ask a huge favor. If you're not yet part of our community, subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any in-depth analyses and exclusive updates about our beloved O's. I'm closely following every behind-the-scenes move, and believe me, there's a lot to discuss. Well, the bombshell that rocked Birdland this week is the confirmation that our bullpen is undergoing a significant restructuring. The second domino of the Baltimore Orioles trade deadline has just fallen, and as initially reported by Andy Martino of SNY, the Orioles have traded Gregory Soto to the New York Mets. In return, we've received two promising arms from the minor leagues, pitchers Wellington Arocena and Cameron Foster. This is one of those moves that at first glance might seem a bit perplexing to some, especially considering the role Soto played in our bullpen. However, as we delve deeper into the analysis, we realize there's a clear and strategic logic behind this decision. Soto, who joined the team before last year's deadline from the Philadelphia Phillies, had a remarkable bounce-back season with us this year. His numbers speak for themselves. A 3.96 ERA in 45 appearances with an ERA plus of 100, meaning he was exactly league average, but with flashes of brilliance. He recorded 44 strikeouts in 36 and 1-3 innings pitched, showing a strong arm and moments of dominance that many of you, the Birds, witnessed live at the stadium or watching from home. His ability to generate strikeouts and contain opposing offenses in high-pressure situations was, at times, a crucial differentiator for the team. I remember some performances that truly got us out of tough spots, and it's important to acknowledge the value he brought to the team during his time in Baltimore. It's always tough to see a contributing player traded, but in baseball, decisions are often made with an eye on the future and building a sustainable, winning roster for the long term. And that's exactly what the front office seems to be doing with these strategic moves. Soto's departure isn't an isolated incident, but rather part of a pattern we've seen emerge. He's the second Orioles relief pitcher to be traded this deadline. Before him, we saw Brian Baker sent to the Tampa Bay Rays. The Baker trade brought us the 35th investida, so that 37th overall pick in this year's draft, which materialized into the selection of talented high school player Slater DeBrune. This is clear evidence that the organization is focused on replenishing our minor league system with raw, promising talent, which is fundamental to the continued success of any MLB franchise. The philosophy seems clear. Capitalize on the value of assets that can be useful to other teams now, in exchange for pieces that can be the future of Birdland. And let's be honest, Birds, this is a strategy that has proven effective for teams aiming to build a long-term empire, not just for a single season. The market for relief pitchers has been particularly active, with many teams looking for bullpen reinforcements. The Yankees, for example, are aggressively looking for impact bullpen help, which only underscores the high demand for reliable arms. The Mets, in turn, had also been looking for bullpen reinforcements for a long time, and in Soto, they got a player they already knew well from his time pitching for the Phillies. This suggests that Soto has recognized value around the league, and getting two prospects for him is an indication that the Orioles organization negotiated well. The value we extracted in these negotiations is a testament to our front office's competence in identifying and capitalizing on the needs of other franchises, always with the best interests of the Orioles in mind. Now, let's dive into the details of the pitchers coming to Birdland. The Orioles, on the surface, did very well with this deal, and I'll explain why. Wellington Arocena was the New York Mets' 19th best prospect, and that alone indicates the caliber of talent we're acquiring. At 20 years old, Arocena recorded an impressive 2.38 ERA in 17 appearances 8 of which were starts at the single A level this season. His numbers are even more impressive when we consider his strikeout potential. He struck out 84 batters in 64 and won 3 innings of work. It's true that he walked 35 batters in the same period, which suggests that control might be an area to work on. But the ability to generate strikeouts at such a young age is a clear sign of an arm with great potential. The strikeout per inning rate is a key indicator for a pitcher's future, and Aracina's numbers are quite encouraging. He has the kind of raw talent that the Orioles organization has been so effective at developing. We believe in our player development system, and Aracina fits perfectly into the profile of a pitcher who can flourish under the tutelage of our coaches and pitching specialists. Having a top 20 prospect from another organization is always a good deal, and his age means we have time to mold him and prepare him for the major league. In the long term, he could be a fundamental piece in our rotation or bullpen. And we can't forget about Cameron Foster. Although he's not among the Mets' top 30 prospects, Foster is someone who has impressed during his minor league career. He has a 3.78 ERA in 66 appearances, with 26 of them as starts. His trajectory is particularly interesting. He reached AAA for the first time this year, which demonstrates his progression. It's true that he's had some struggles at that level, giving up 7 earned runs in just 3 2/3 innings in his 2 appearances. However, it's crucial to look at the full picture. Before reaching AAA, Foster dominated AA with a 1.01 ERA in 19 appearances, which is a remarkable feat. This AA performance shows that he has the ability to be a dominant pitcher, and the challenges at AAA might just be a matter of adjustment. Many pitchers encounter a learning curve when moving up in levels, and the important thing is the ability to make adjustments and improve. Foster brings more advanced minor league experience than Aracina, and his versatility to play both as a starter and reliever can be extremely valuable to the Orioles. The need for arms is constant in baseball, and having 2 intriguing pitchers like Aracina and Foster is an excellent start to what is expected to be a very busy trade deadline. Pitching depth is a priority, and these 2 players add exactly that to our system. The plain truth is that the Orioles need as many arms as possible. Our pitchers are the backbone of any winning team, and having a constant flow of talent coming up through the minor leagues is vital. Trading Soto for 2 intriguing pitchers like Aracina and Foster is a smart move and a good start to what should be a tight and strategic deadline for our front office. Remember, Birdland, baseball is a game of patience and long-term planning. While the departure of an established player like Gregory Soto might cause a pang of disappointment in some, the acquisition of promising talents like Aracina and Foster signals a continued commitment to building a championship team that can compete for many years. Our scouts and player development staff have a proven track record of turning raw talent into major league stars, and I have full confidence that these young pitchers will have the opportunity to flourish in our system. Looking at the bigger picture, the organization is making calculated moves to strengthen the team's depth and ensure we have a continuous pipeline of talent. The strategy of capitalizing on the value of players at their peak to acquire prospects who can become stars in the future is a proven approach in modern baseball. The impact of these recent decisions is significant for us, the fans. It shows that the front office is thinking ahead and not just about the immediate. It's a sign that they are committed to building something lasting. The health of our bullpen is always a concern, and with Felix Bautista, our star closer, recently placed on the injured list before the MLB trade deadline, the need for depth and new options is even more pressing. The arrival of Aracina and Foster, while not immediate solutions for the MLB bullpen, provides valuable options for the future and eases the pressure on the minor league system. Furthermore, news about our starter, Zach Eflin, who had a good audition before the MLB trade deadline, suggests that the front office is actively evaluating all its options to improve the team on all fronts. They are not standing still. They are constantly looking for ways to make us stronger, whether through trades or internal development. The team is constantly evolving, and every move is made with the goal of bringing us closer to a championship. The commitment to excellence is palpable, and that's what gives us confidence that the future is bright for the Baltimore Orioles. So, to recap this crucial news, The trade of Gregory Soto to the Mets for Wellington Aracena and Cameron Foster is a strategic move that strengthens our minor league depth and positions us better for the future. It's proof that our front office is thinking long-term and capitalizing on assets to build a sustainable, winning roster. It's a smart move to replenish our system with young, promising arms, which can be the backbone of our pitching staff for years to come. This is the essence of strategic planning in modern baseball, birds. It's not always about the now, but about what we'll build for tomorrow. What do you, the birds, think of these latest Orioles moves and strategies? Do you believe we're on the right path to glory? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Your perspective is fundamental to our community here at Orioles Fan Central. And don't forget, for all quick updates, in-depth analysis, and exclusive insights on the Baltimore Orioles, subscribe to the channel right now and join our community of passionate fans. Let's root for our O's together towards victory. Stay tuned for more news and analysis.